Hello fellow Hammock campers, this is Nikki aka NickFish03, and this week I'm at Boy Scout camp at Marin by Truckee, California. So I'm just gonna shoot a couple videos along the week. My mosquito hammock cover video was 2 days ago, so you know, I'll probably pull it up this week. But anyways, we've got our little hammock fortress starting to pop up. We got Reese over there.
Yeah.
First night in a, double, lent that to him. Got my old buyer mosquito over there. Reese's travel was up, but somebody took it down. We're gonna have another, over there. And then me in my, double as usual. Webbing over there. And this is the first day I've used a ridge line, and I have to say I like it so much better than just dealing with the trees. I got a taut line hitch here, another one there. Originally I had just one, but it started slipping, and I doubled the rope back also, so hopefully it doesn't stretch as much, but I can easily tighten it. So, REI polar pod, how much was it? I think it was 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And my usual ground tarp, backpack, camelback. I don't think you've seen that yet. But that's just a mountain biking camelback. And got a tarp if I need it, mosquito net if I need it, which I probably should use, but want to spend at least a night without one. And all I slept with was no pad tonight. I'm using a pad tomorrow. My knees got a little cold. Oh yeah, and Reese just reminded me of what hammock campers can do and what tarp or ground campers cannot do. Hammock campers can set up to a huge ant mound inside of a tree stump that makes noises at night, as Reese is demonstrating and trying to figure out what the noise was. But anyways, I don't think tarp campers want to do that. And yeah, there you go. Bad idea. And all these sticks on the ground certainly helpful if you're tarp camping. No problem for us hammock campers, right? So today is Wednesday at the Boy Scout camp, and last night we had our normal 3 people in their hammocks, which is Reese, Mick, and I, all in E&Os. But we also had 2 normal tent campers who decided to try out hammock, and I think we have potential converts, so it's pretty cool to try and share the hammocking experience, and they seemed to like it. They said they slept pretty well. And just kind of thinking right now, I got my tarp up. I've had it, I didn't sleep with it last night, I just only had one half of it over me as a sunshade for the evening, which I'm doing the same thing right now, just sunshade. I have a solar and waterproofing spray on at home that I use for my pants and jacket for Sierra Design, which I highly recommend if you get those for backpacking. I definitely waterproof them. But I'm thinking with all the sun that I seem to be getting now, and I'll probably be getting in Minnesota, I might do that with my tarps. I still have half a bottle left that should fit the top of it. So speaking of rain, it's kind of cloudy outside. I've been hearing thunder for the past 20 minutes. Forecast isn't for rain or any clouds, but I'll show you guys what we got. Can't see it fantastically, but we got some clouds coming in. It was kind of doing the same thing last night. but it was staying over the mountain. It was not coming this close to us. And as I was saying, we got over there is where Taylor slept, and Austin slept over there. Yeah, they said they enjoyed it. So I'm thinking that I've got my ground tarp. I was thinking about this before, but see, I'm just taking a rope on each corner, tying it around the tree, and just making a little gear hammock. Not so much a hammock, it's more like a bridge hammock, where it just slopes down. But then I was just thinking, I brought my stitching awl with me, and I was looking at the E&O, how they make their hammock, because I was considering making one for myself or my mom. But all they did was they have a rectangle of fabric, and they fold the end over and sew that, so just about an inch. And then they just tie the rope through it, and that's pretty much it. Clip on a carabiner and ship it out. So I was thinking I could take my stitching awl and do the same thing. Just put a little flap over and about an inch and a half, stitch it up. But I kind of want to keep it because this is still for a tent, and I lent out my tent last month. Lent out both my tents actually, and it might be nice just to kind of leave that functional. So I think I'm just going to try putting a rope through the corners, tying that up on each end, putting my backpack and all my gear on that. Just have my backpack and my camelback. Have my pad and my sleeping bag in the hammock. That's a good 40-50 pounds though, so I don't know. Not sure what's going to happen, how much it's going to sag. So maybe I'll get back to you once I set that up. Hey, I just want to add a note. Just cleaning off my footprint here, and you know, if this little hammock idea works, it's going to be a common occurrence, you know. Just took my backpack off and found about 3 big spiders and a couple other small ones, you know. There's one right here. That's pretty nasty, you know. The other times I went hammock camping, I used a footprint, point raised. My video, I got that down. I think I did another one, Tamarancho. But seems that if you're going over for more than one night, you're not going to leave your stuff laying around on the ground. So I'm definitely going to try and do this hammock thing. Hey, so it's a little late in the evening, but right after the first video I did set it up and it worked pretty well, you know. It started raining just a little bit for about 5 minutes. You could actually see the droplets coming down. It wasn't very much, but anyways, here it is. Just got a tarp. See, what I was talking about earlier was sewing the flap over so I wouldn't have this problem where I'd have a flap sticking out the bottom. So I tried to correct that with a little square knot right here. Didn't help so much on this side. Got tie line hitch. Been using them a lot. I was trying to do it myself, but I mean, if I kept tugging my backpack on and off, I could eventually stretch it out enough so I could tighten it. But otherwise, I held it up while my friend tightened it a little bit. Right now it's just above the ground, but you know, it really doesn't matter. Even if it was touching the ground, spiders wouldn't get into it as much. So as I said before, I got about 50 pounds on there. I left my camelback in the tree. See, this side works a little bit better, but I don't want to tie that square knot too tight. And I tried pulling the rope to stretch it first. Kind of jammed my knot a little bit. So yeah, I'll try my mosquito net tomorrow night, and I'll give you a video of that. See you later.